Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to Skye.
Good morning. Hello? Are you hungry? Yes. There's a cat eating breakfast. Now it's time to go feed the chickens. Let's go feed the chookies. This is my yard. How embarrassing. There's shit everywhere. The chookies. Chook, chook, chook. Chook, chook, chook. Hello. So, you guys still haven't eaten very much. We have 6 chickens at the moment. These are our the original chickens, Spiky and Floppy. We're looking after 2 of our friends' chickens, and the other 2, here you guys, are going to be ours. They're going to stay here and be with us. So we have 6 at the moment. You guys are going to come out too? That's good. They've been quite nervous, so it was a bit of a harrowing experience to get them here, the poor little things. They're starting to chill out a bit now, which is good. Yes, explore. Is it time for you to go outside? Is it time to go outside, Vegeta? Come on. Out you go. Out for the day. He did this. Look at this. He's his own little cat flap. Unbelievable. I'm doing a vlog. I haven't said that. I'm really tired. Obviously, I'm doing some kind of weird thing that's different. So, the first part of taking care of myself for the day is taking care of the animals. Bear has been with us, my sister's dog, but he's gone now. So, it's one less mouth to feed in the morning. The first thing I do for myself every day is oil pull with coconut oil. So if you guys don't know what oil pulling is, look it up, start doing it, because it's absolutely incredible for your health, for your oral health. It's amazing. So basically all I do is get a teaspoon, which I can't actually open it with one hand now. I get a teaspoon and a little bit of coconut oil and put it in my mouth, and then swish it around I do it for about 20 minutes. You can do it for a lot less than that. And it just helps to pull out a whole bunch of toxins and crap and keep your teeth really healthy and strong, and your gums and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I start my day. I am up to my next stage of the morning. I have my lemon water. I got this idea actually from Tequila, the Lady Grave Dancer. There's a chicken. Hot lemon water. It's just hot water and lemon, and it's a really, really nice way to like clear out in the morning, if you get my drift. That was like 2 in there. Alright, so but I used to drink like a liter. I don't know what that is in like American measurements. I'll put it up on the screen or something. But I used to drink a liter of green juice every morning. So like juice I would make myself with like vegetables and stuff. Gosh, it was such a great way to start the day, but very expensive, as you can imagine. I haven't done that for a while, so I was like, you know, seriously. Spiky! Stop it! Shush! Shush! I don't know, she's just walking around making that noise. Usually they make that noise when they're about to lay an egg. She doesn't look like she's about to lay an egg. And she's getting close up with her loud noise. Alright, so yeah, I just find lemon water a really nice way to start the day. It's basically like my coffee. You can hear I'm sounding more awake now. I'm not much of a morning person. But for me it's like I can get up at any time, but I need time to wake up on my own in silence, you know, which is not something that I usually get. I'm so sorry about this, you guys. But it's a vlog, right? Like, there we go. I think she's done. No, she's not done. She's not done. So I'm just doing my nails right now because I had like bright red on from Christmas and I'm taking that off, and my sister-in-law gave me a whole bunch of like colours, just her old nail polish that she was getting rid of, and I was like, sweet. So I'm going for this like, oh, apricot punch. It's like this peachy pinky kind of colour. It's very in at the moment, at least in Australia. It's like a summery colour, you know. This goddamn chicken, you guys, I don't even, like, she's not normally this loud. Alright, so I don't even know if I'm in focus here. It's really hard to tell. My camera doesn't autofocus, which actually is driving me nuts. That's something like, as soon as I started making YouTube videos, because I got this camera, oh my god. Shut the window at least. Far out. I wish you'd go away. Go away! And when I first got this camera, like, I got it, sorry, for making YouTube videos, because I was like, I want a good camera, you know. And I still can't upload it at good quality, like we've spoken about this before. The editor that I use is just like, well, now I use Windows Movie Maker and it doesn't let you upload it at very good quality. But before that I did have an awesome one, but my laptop couldn't handle being uploaded at a good quality. Alright, I have to go deal with this chicken because she's driving me nuts. Hang on a minute. Okay. I gave her more food. That seems to have made her happy. She wasn't hungry because I tell you, I just fed them so much. Oh, these chickens. Yeah, well, she's happy now. She's like, thank you. That's all I wanted was just extra food. Like, second breakfast. It hasn't even been an hour. She's like a friggin' hobbit. So, this colour is very in right now. I think that's what I was talking about. This peachy colour in Australia because it's summer. But everything seems to be that colour. Not that I don't do fashion. Like, I'm not a big fashion person, if you guys haven't been able to tell. But I do love colours and things. I've just like, because I've bought my mum a few things and, you know, obviously Christmas shopping and stuff, and it's the first time I've actually gotten to the shops in a really long time. Normally where I live, we just like, it's not a small town, but it's rural suburban fringe or whatever, like something like that, right? And so we don't have like a big shopping centre here or anything like that, although I think they are about to build one. It is developing quite a lot. Like, Melbourne is going crazy right now. Like, for anyone who doesn't live here, Melbourne has been called for, I don't know, since I can remember, the most livable city, right? Beautiful city, beautiful people, not much pollution, plenty of housing, and now there's more chicken noises. I swear to God, what is today? So Melbourne, the most livable city. So now they've just, I don't know, they've just encouraged everyone to move to Melbourne, and it's like insane. Like, we always have so much traffic everywhere, all the time. Like, it used to be that you would go out in the middle of the day on the freeways and stuff, and there'd be hardly any cars. Or on a Saturday, there'd be hardly any cars, you know? Now, it doesn't matter what time of day or night, like, there is always a million cars everywhere. There's so much more pollution now. The land grabbing is insane. Like, everywhere is being built up. The place I used to live was this gorgeous beach town, you know, filled with like young families and old people, you know, and the blocks of land are quite decent and stuff. Just as we moved here, it started getting developed, and every single parcel of land now is gone, and every house they buy, they knock it down and they put up apartment blocks, like at least two, if not four. Usually it's like up as well. So it's just insane there, you know. It's not like this beautiful beach town anymore. It's just friggin', it's like a cesspool. Anyway, I'm just like blah 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 because it's a vlog, blah. So my whole thing was, anyway, usually I go shopping and I just go to the grocery store. Like, we have grocery stores here and that's kind of it. You know, there's a $2 shop, which is like, I don't know what it would be the equivalent of elsewhere, but basically they sell cheap stuff from China, right? And that's where I get all of my my spell items from. You know, they sell candles, they sell incense, bits and pieces that I need, you know, papers and whatever. So they've got all my spell casting needs covered. You know, other than herbs and bits, but I have plenty of stuff like that happening. So I don't really need anything else. And then I went shopping for Christmas and I was like, holy crap, like, there's this whole world of like fashion and things that I just forgotten about, you know. It was crazy. Hi. Okay, so I've done my nails. So I am in, okay, Harry Potter top. Look, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. I love it so much. So, oh my god, I did a thing. I'm in workout clothes, t-shirt, and like leggings. I signed up to a gym. Holy freaking crap. So I'm like kind of freaking out, but at the same time I'm excited. But I'm about to go to my introductory session, which is very exciting. So I'm in me workouts. I have always like sneered at like gym people, right? I'm really sorry if you're a gym person. I mean, hello. So I've always been like, oh, gym's stupid, right? More because my friend in school was like that. So I was like, yeah, you know, we're like, yeah, gyms are stupid. Like, people who keep themselves fit and healthy are stupid. And then I had all these health issues, right? Like, obviously, if you have that attitude. So anyway, I have this thing in my life where if there's something that I sneer at or kind of tip my nose up to and be like, oh my goodness, then it's something that comes into my life. Like, it's something that I end up doing in a year or two's time, you know. I mean, this has been a lot longer than a year or two. But yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? So if there's anything I'm ever like, oh, that's dumb, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be doing that soon. So, you know, it's just like, it's almost like universe is like, and humility. So that's fun. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm in focus. Just going to put away the dishes for the day. I'm on my own, so there's like hardly any dishes. It's so good, but these are like from several days because I'm on my own and I'm like, well, fuck it, you know. So anyway, is the lighting? No, not really, but it's fine. If I like look and my skin like comes into focus, then the lighting's pretty good. Otherwise, not so much. So you can hear the birdies. I get to listen to birdies all day long. It's one of my favorite things about this house. So my house is like super old, right? Like really, really old. It's like one of the oldest houses in this area. And this area is one of the oldest areas in Melbourne. And it's been built onto like 3 separate times. You can like see. So it's like this little old farmhouse. And I'm so in love with it. Like, it's falling apart, you know. It's wild. It's got holes everywhere. It's like insane. But the second I saw it on the internet, like when we were first looking for places, I was like, oh my god, I need to live there. And then we came for the open day, or whatever it's called, you know, like the you come and look at the place or whatever. And I fell in love with it. The second we pulled out the front, I was like, oh my god, I have to live here. So as we're coming through the house, right, the house was empty at the time. Like, the people who had lived here before had already moved their stuff out. And so my husband and I are like really loudly pointing out all the things that are wrong with it. We're like, oh my god, there's a hole in the roof. Or, can you smell that smell? It smells awful. Like, all this stuff, right? To try and turn everyone off and like be like, don't live here, we want to live here. But it's so perfect, like, you know, when you have like, we have a kid obviously, and this lighting, I'm so sorry you guys, it's just going to be in and out, but you know, it's a vlog, I don't know, for some reason that's an excuse. Yeah, we have a small kid, so like the place we lived in before, like, we had to make sure it kept tidy and clean, and you couldn't draw on the walls and all this kind of stuff. In this place, I can like put nails in the wall and like do whatever the hell I want, you know. So, and it has character. I mean, that for me is the biggest thing. Like, it's interesting and weird, you know. And people come in and like all the normal people in my life, I'm like, I love my house, and they're like, really? Okay. So it's just, but all my like alternative friends and like my hippie people and like people who just get me, because they're on the same level, they get it, you know, and they're like, yeah, I understand. I get why you like your house. So anyway, that's like my excuse, you know, for, I don't know, for the parts that aren't so great about the house, I guess. Like, we've got, the whole thing is carpeted. Like, I'm in the kitchen right now. The kitchen has carpet. The toilet has carpet. What is with that? Thankfully, the bathroom isn't carpeted, but that's the only room in the house that doesn't have carpet on it. But anyway, it's so weird. So it's just one of those houses, you know. It's weird. There's like, it just has those quirks to it. Anyway, I am off to go to the gym now. Oh my god. My mom's really excited. She's like, oh, we're gonna have 2 gym junkies in the family. Because my sister's like really into the gym and has been for years. And, you know, she's got the gym bod happening. So I'm like, yeah, well, they may make a gym junkie out of me yet. I'm open to it. So I Where am I in focus? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to stand here. So for me, I decided to do this for myself because, well, they had a really good deal going. That was the first thing, right? Because I'm a cheap ass. So they had a really good deal going. So like my husband saw it and he's like, you need to join the gym. Let's do this. You know, it's really cheap. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's a women's gym, which I really like. So it's going to be like I think quite a nice culture there. Not like you know, let's all look at ourselves in the mirror and how perfect and wonderful we are. Like I was like, I don't want to join a gym like that because I'm not feeling it, you know. So for me, it was really a couple of months ago, and I think I shared this on Facebook. I can't remember, but I started to get into walking again, right? And I had this strain in my leg, like when I was kind of pushing myself, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Like my body's always done what I want it to do when I wanted it to do it, right? Because I'm only 29, so I haven't had any major health issues or anything like that. So I'm like, oh, whatever. And then the next day I went and I pushed it even harder because I was like, oh, shut up, body. Like, just do what you're told, you know. The next night following that, I couldn't walk. Like, I was in so much agonizing pain. It was like in my thigh. I couldn't straighten my leg. So I was literally hopping around the house for a week. And it really, really scared me. Like, because I've never had an injury before. And it just was that moment of like pointing out my mortality, you know. Because I've always had this kind of mindset. And I think most of us do until something like this happens or whatever. Where you're like, I'll be young forever. You know, I'll be able to do whatever I want to do forever. And when I'm ready, my body will be there for me to pick up, you know, where I left off or whatever. So that for me was a real, like a moment. And it was really scary. And I was like, okay, something needs to change. Like, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to have to use a walking stick or a walking frame or be in a wheelchair, you know, like because I've put myself there, because I haven't done the work that, you know, like I haven't moved my body around and used it, you know, like if you don't use it, you lose it. So I was like, no, like I'm not okay with this. And I started to get aches and pains and things like that, like just in my shoulders, my neck. And I'm just like, I can't, like I'm 29 and I'm waking up like sore, like that's not cool. So I'm like, something needs to change. And so I've been walking a lot, like Bear's been here, which I mentioned just before. So my sister's dog, he's actually coming to live with us in like a month or two. My sister's moving to an apartment in the city. So he's going to come and live with us for probably several years, so I'm really excited. So you guys will see more of him. He's been in one of my videos, oh, two of my videos before. So you can go back through, and if you see a dog, you know, in the fucking chicken's going off again. Oh my God. Anyway, so I thought joining the gym would be really fantastic. So I've been walking and stuff and feeling much better. And yeah, gym's just next leveling it. So anyway, I'm going to go because if I stand here chatting all day, I'm going to miss my gym sesh. It's just introduction. So they're going to like show me how to use the equipment, which like I've never used, and like sign my life away, you know, like, you know, you won't sue us if you like break your back or some shit. I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So anyway, I'm going to go do that. I love you guys and I'll see you soon. Can you see the butterflies? You probably can't. I'm filming on my phone right now, so I don't know what the quality is going to be like. If it's going to be like, look how many, look at all the butterflies. Where are they? So pretty. Yeah, I don't know if the quality is going to be like tons worse or what. Do you see butterflies? Transformation. Transformation. Wait, let me flip you guys around. Hi. So this is really, really weird for me. I can like, there's only like the tiniest thing to look into and then like my face. So I'm gonna try not to look at myself. So I'm going for a walk. I did just go to the gym. So I just came back from the gym and oh my God, my legs. So I had my first little session, right? And that was so nice. The lady there, she just showed me how to use the different gym equipment and the weights and stuff. Because I've never used like any exercise equipment before, like ever. Like I've done like group sports stuff and you know, that kind of thing, athletics or whatever. But I've never used like exercise equipment. So it was bizarre. My legs are fucking killing me. It was the two machines, the CrossFit, I think it's called, where you like it's kind of like a cross between the treadmill and like a bike or something. Oh my god, ow. And then there was another one, I don't know what it's called either because gym stuff, but you lift your legs up like this. My legs were like shaking and I was like, ah, but it was really good. So I'm feeling really good, but usually I go for a walk in the morning, and I didn't quite get time today. So I'm going for a walk now and I can feel my legs. Like there's a little hill to like walk down to get to where I am now. And I was like, so yeah, she's like, you will feel this tomorrow. So you'll like, this is Australia, right? You'll go to the toilet and you'll be like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, looking forward to it. So this is where I am. There's the lake or the river thing. Look at this tree. I love this tree. Massive pine. Massive pine. So yeah, gym was really good. I'm really excited to like get fit again and like feel strong in my body, you know. That's something for this year that I really want to focus on. Like for years I've been like, I want to lose weight and all this kind of stuff, and I've gone up and down, like you know, I've lost weight that many times, and then put it all back on again. But it's more than that now. Like it's not just purely cosmetic, you know, it's wanting to feel strong, wanting to feel really good in my body and feel like powerful in myself, you know, which does have, I suppose, spiritual connotations as well, these flies, tell you what. So yeah, which is a really different stance than I've ever taken before. Like it's always been about purely about what I look like rather than, you know, how I feel and all that kind of thing. So, and this feels more about like how I feel. Like obviously I want to look my best too. Like I don't think any of us is going to complain about that, but yeah, so that's my new thing. That's one of my look, I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but like one of my goals for this next year, you know. I feel like if you put resolution on it, it's like, it's almost like a thing that you're planning to fail. And I guess that's because of the culture around New Year's resolutions. Like everyone's like, oh, you're doing that for the new year. Oh yes. You know, as in like, that's a nice plan, but good luck. You're like, that's ever going to happen, you know? So I have goals. And I've already actually done all that kind of stuff. Like I sat down and did it on Litha. So the brain summer solstice here. My arm's getting really tired holding this, hey? Like, oh my God, ow. Well, I'm going to take you down here. I've been wanting to show you guys this for like friggin' forever. And I just have never brought you down here. So this is going to be fun. This is like one of Bear's favourite spots. He always runs down here. And there's more butterflies. Yeah, so on Litha I did that. I reset, you know, I set my intentions for the year and kind of did like a closing ceremony for, you know, 2017, because I've got the house to myself at the moment. I mentioned this, and come New Year's Day, like life is just going to explode. The boys will be back and I've got a friend coming to stay with us, and it's just going to be like insane. So I was like, you know, now's the perfect time to sort of start putting some of these things into place, you know. Look, it's like a waterfall. There it is. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. It looks so different now to what it did last year. Like it's flooded heaps and changed, and anyway, it's just a real magical little spot. And there's like all blackberries all back over there, and butterflies and pretty things. Well, there's some really pretty flowers here. Let me show you these flowers. Wait. How gorgeous. They look like little fairy flowers or something. Alright, let's go out this way because it's exciting. So I feel like this is going to be like the longest vlog in the world. I'm going to have to like seriously cut down, because once I start talking, like it's all over. Like just forget about it. That's all that you're going to hear for the rest of your life is me talking. I'm starting to get puffed now. So, would you want to see a magpie? Wait, let me show you. See the magpie? He has a worm in his beak. Hey Maggie! It's an Australian magpie. So I wanted to show you something. You see behind me here this crazy erosion, like how it's all just like not smooth hill. Last year it was, but we had the rains come through and you can see how the water's like tracked down here and stuff. We had the rains come through and like this has happened, these huge like dips and things in there now. It was completely smooth last year. Just absolutely insane. I wanted to show you the rabbits too. There's no rabbits out at the moment. We just had a population explosion of rabbits. So there's never been rabbits here before. When I came for a walk last night, I saw 16 rabbits. Like, it's just insane, right? All in this one area behind me here. They'll be out tonight. I usually go for a walk in the morning and at night. I'm feeling sweaty and horrible right now. It's gonna be fun. Maybe I'll just cut all this out. Oh, and I want to show you that too. So this is my lake area. Okay, this is where I go for my walks, obviously, as I just said, every day. This is my green space. And I love it here, and I keep thinking that I want to bring it. Walking uphill. Oh my God. Right, getting fit. I keep thinking that I want to bring, you know, you guys here and show you, and just haven't yet. So I am now, obviously. You can see how brown everything is. So this is, I'm on the western side of Melbourne, so the eastern side is still quite green and lovely. But out here, everything's very dry because we're on the western side of the Great Dividing Range, right? Which, you know, Australian geography. The Great Dividing Range is obviously a range of mountains, and when the clouds get pushed up over them, it forces them to rain, right? Whereas over here, we're so far away from those that it's just really dry. Anyway, so yeah, so the ground is like crazy dry already. Like it went, as soon as we were like probably about halfway through spring, it just dried up here. It's crazy. All right, now I'm going to show you the horses that live just across the river. Okay, they're in there. Can you see? I'm sorry, this quality is going to be terrible. You know why? Because it looks awful on my phone, and it's going to be so much worse on the computer. Crap. They were like really close. They were like just, wait, where's my finger? There, in the green space yesterday, but they're back there. Anyway, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Andalusians, is that right? They're Austrian breed. No, Frisians. What the fuck am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, they're gorgeous. So they're black, and they have long manes and tails that are all black, and they have, you know, feathered feet like Clydesdales. Anyway, they're gorgeous. You guys. Heck yes. I love this. Okay, Australia. Look, that is a blue tongue lizard. Isn't he beautiful? Oh, he just ran away. I scared him. I'm so excited you guys got to see that. Yay! Okay, look, and cool tree. It's some kind of fruit tree. I don't know what it is. Some kind of plums. I haven't like tasted it yet because I don't know what they poison around here and what they don't. So I'm like nervous, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. But again, it's one of those things of like, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh, I was just going to say something. I forgot what it was. You know, I'm really excited to be filming a video. It's been so long. I feel like this is going to be like crazy long because, again, with the talking. But I'm just really excited to like talk to you guys. And I feel like I really should be walking the other way around the lake, because over there, what you can't see is like the really beautiful side. This is like, because that's where the water is. So everything's lovely and lush over there. And then you got like brownness. But sending warmth from Australia. I put up a post on Facebook yesterday, which I don't know if I'll get this up today. Probably not, because I've got to film it till the end of the day. So maybe tomorrow. But anyway, I put up a post on Facebook about like the heat, and I've got all these melted candles, right? Like they're really sad looking. And we had a bit of a giggle because they look like penises. So anyway, I put that up there, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's so freezing here. It's like minus whatever, and like, I mean, because it's Fahrenheit and Celsius, people are telling me it's just insane. It's like so cold. So you guys, it's not cold here. It's a nice day today. Like it's warm, but it's not like disgusting. The last 2 days have just been gross, like high 30s, which is like 96 Fahrenheit or something, like around there. Just like insane, right? So today's okay. Today's all right. It's humid, it's warm. But yes, are you loving the bird sounds? I love the birdies so much. Hi, what are you? I don't know, some kind of bug. I want to show you, we've got like these, can you see this guy? I'm just gonna like, can you see him right there? That was weird. We've got these bugs that fly around. I call them fairies because they have like black bodies, but then they have like red wings and they kind of hover. Oh, dragonfly. Alright, I am gonna go now. I obviously love the sound of my own voice. Fucking Leo. I will, oh wait, okay, there's goose. Gooses? Geese? I'm gonna show you the gooses first. The gooses. God, this phone is shit. Anyway, there's another little area you can go down, like, where's my finger? There it is, over there. It's like a little waterfall bit. So they like it over there because people don't go there very much. Because over in this other section, over like down over the hill just here, there's like a lake area and there's always like a million people. So they're like, look at the little procession. They're so cute. Hey you guys, one more thing because I can't help it. This is our fairy pond. How amazing is this? Look how green it is. So it goes green every year and then it will go black. And you can see the lines across it. That's where the ducks go across and like eat all the algae. And look, some friggin' person's put like a tire in there. Actually, I see 3 tires and all kinds of rubbish. But this is what I call the fairy pond. I've shared this on Facebook before, but not on here. So anyway, I just love this spot. It's very, very magical in this little area. And I just wanted to share it with you. Hey guys, so I'm in muggle clothes now, back into my normal wear of life. I am just going to be grinding up some snakeskin in mortar and pestle. I don't even know if this is going to work. I've never like powdered snakeskin before, but this one started to break down a bit. So I just wanted to just powder it up and then, yeah, this is like not going to happen, hey. I might just crush it with my fingers. See how that works. Which life? Do you know what you're doing? Because I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm just going to rip it up into like little pieces. I like that. That's nice. Rather than powdered. So I was going to do some pine as well. I had some pine to powder. But my coffee grinder has just like randomly decided to cark it. Like I pulled it out and it doesn't work anymore. What? So I'm going to leave it hanging around till the hubs gets home and he can have a look at it and see if he can fix it, which probably won't happen, but it's worth a shot. It might just be one of those things. You know how when stuff doesn't work and you're like, it's not working. I have tried all the different things. I've tried restarting. I've tried different plugs. I've tried this and that and the other thing, right? And then you're like, can you please help me, someone? And then they do, and then it just works. And you're like, I swear to God, I did that and it didn't work. And they're like, and you're like, no. Like, I know stuff too, alright? And it didn't work. Anyway, I'm hoping that's what will happen because I'd rather lose face than, you know, not have my coffee grinder. I don't actually drink coffee. Like, it's just a thing for herbal stuff. Like, I don't, drink coffee or grind coffee beans or whatever. Although I do have some coffee beans that I've been wanting to use. I've been thinking about using some of those and some magical stuff. So if the coffee grinder works, I might grind up some coffee and then just have a jar of granules or powder or whatever kind of sitting there. We do have other coffee as well, but I've got beans that have, oh hello computer, it's talking to me. I've got beans sitting there from like, you know, forever ago that aren't really for drinking now. I know some people are really funny about this, like they like, okay, I don't want to be offensive at all, so just, I'll pre-curse what I'm saying with that. But, you know, some people are really anal about stuff, you know, they're like really clean about their areas, like very clean physically and like make sure everything's perfect and, you know, only want to use the best stuff in their spells. And I totally get why, like it's, you know, it's setting that stuff aside. It's like setting like high vibration intention, you know, that kind of thing. You know, you'll only use the best for your spell work, but I'm a little bit more like whatever about it. Like, I'm not fussy and I'm not picky. And for me, it's like, and I don't know if this is the case, and obviously none of us really do, but I kind of think back to the witches of old, you know, and figure that, you know, they were using shit that they had around them, you know, like they weren't all perfect about things and that kind of stuff. And there was obviously care put into magic, like, because it's not just a willy-nilly, like, whatever thing, because if you have that attitude, obviously, then you reap whatever, which is obviously completely besides the point. But yeah, I just kind of look at it like that, you know, and I think, you know what, like, I'm not going to stress myself out because I am stressed enough in other areas of my life as it is, and I just don't need that kind of stress, you know, and it's my magical practice, and if it works, it fucking works, like, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing. So that's kind of how I feel about that. I don't keep everything perfectly clean. Like, my altar right now is beautiful and like clean and wonderful, but it doesn't stay like that, you know, like I use it and it gets dirty, you know, as we all do, but I don't spend all the time like cleaning it between spells and things like that. Like, I just, you know, let it do its thing, let it get loved and messy and whatever, and then when I'm ready to change it up, that's when I'll clean it down, you know. So anyway, I am just shredding up some snake skin right here, which is fun. So the reason I can do this vlog today, we have to say a very big thank you to my husband, if you're enjoying the vlog, otherwise you could curse him. Don't actually curse him. Yeah, so he's bought me a second battery, which is very exciting. So this battery I have now, let me see how it's doing well. But usually I can only film a couple of videos and then it's dead, and then it takes about 8 hours to recharge. Like, it's ridiculous, right? So usually I have to be very quick and like little bits, and like I'm thinking, I feel like I've spoken to you guys a lot today, but maybe it hasn't been as much as I thought because the battery's still full. Like, it shows 3 bars. Once it's on the second bar, it just dies really fast though. So anyway, so yeah, he bought me a second battery and I was like, thank you. So good. So I film videos as part of my job now, not on YouTube, but as like a separate thing, which I haven't actually shared with you guys about yet, which I'll do now, I guess, because we're here and I'm chatting, and I hope this isn't too boring because you can't see what I'm doing. You can just see my face. My hair's like really washed out already. Ugh. It just fades so fast, it's ridiculous. Although I like it, but it means like in another wash or two I'm going to have to redo it again. Anyway, so I am doing newsletters now. I am doing like a sign-up subscription newsletter. And in that there is, so for the month's content, you get like stuff for the month, right? Like each month. And there's 2 levels. There's the initiate and the adept level. Now, if you're in the adept level, you get both the initiate stuff and the adept stuff. So for each level, if you like, or group, or I don't know what you call it, there is a newsletter each month, and then there's a PDF, and there are 2 videos. So there's spell crafting videos. So if you're interested in seeing me actually perform spells, because I've never done that on camera before, like in this space, but if you're interested in stuff like that, that's the space to go to see these kinds of things. And in the newsletter I share different spells as well. So that hasn't launched yet, so it's just something that I've been working on for the last few months. And also Annika is doing it as well. So Annika, the Sea Priestess, which is like so exciting. I was so excited when I found out she was the one that's going to be working with me. And we've been hired by like a third party or whatever, I don't know, by like this amazing guy who's awesome, and I love having as my boss. He's just like the best. So he's in the States and Annika's in the UK and I'm in Australia, so we're like all over the place. But yeah, so it's like his business, and they've done it before, but they've got, you know, new blood in, me and her. And it's really fun. It's really exciting. And I get to choose like the content for each month. So, and get to write about, you know, whatever I want to write about. And I'm just loving it so far. So it hasn't launched yet. I will let you know when that's happened. But if you're wanting something, I guess, a bit more structured from me, a little bit more meaty, a little bit more how-to, that's the space to go. Because that is where I'll be sharing those kinds of things. And I've already got some, like, I'm up to month 3 at the moment, so I'm currently writing month 3, about halfway through. I've got to film one of the videos for it today actually as well, so maybe you can see me prep for that. I really don't know how interesting this whole vlog thing is going to be. Like, it's going to be a million years long. It's going to be for those of you who are like, who like actually love me, you know, who can sit down and watch me like fucking, I don't know, shed snake skin. Look at this. Yummy. Oh, I'm dropping it all over myself. So, yes. I love using animal parts in magic, can I just say? Like, I know some people are like full not into that, like just think it's gross. But I love it. And I've been vegan and vegetarian and like, I don't know. Not that that means anything. I'm just talking. So that's what I've been working on. I've got to do some work for that today. So it's called the Spell Casting Club, right? And there'll be a Facebook group as well that you join. That's like a private Facebook group where you can ask questions and like, you know, talk about whatever. Meet other like-minded individuals, other witches, other magical people. So it's very exciting. I can't wait. So I'm pretty sure it's launching like pretty soon. The original plan was to do it in December, but life gets crazy, right? So it hasn't been done in December yet, but it should be sometime this January. I haven't actually confirmed that with I've got snake skin in my hair. Which life? Yeah, so I haven't confirmed that, like I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure January, so like anytime from like now kind of thing, but I'll let you guys know in a separate video. It's very exciting. I can't wait, and I'm hoping that a bunch of you guys, you know, will be interested and will come along as well, because there's obviously a whole bunch of people that, you know, already within kind of the land of the spellcasting club or whatever, who will be there, but it'll be nice to, you know that there's people who I know and who are around and know who I am, who will be reading, I suppose. But anyway, yes, alright, I'm going to continue doing this for a bit, and then I'm going to get my spell stuff ready for the video that I need to film. Okay, so I'm just getting my spell items ready. Lavender. I'm doing like a fire healing spell, so I've got olive oil. Like, I don't have it separate from like my kitchen stuff, so I've got this massive friggin' thing of olive oil. Little candle, that. What else do I want? What did I just... I kind of like... I was going to say I make these up as I go, which is true and not true. I wanted some mugwort. Where did I put my mugwort? I thought it was in that other thing. No, it wasn't, because I got rid of that. You know what? I'm going to use blackberry, actually. Blackberry and cinnamon. For today, I think just the 3. This is my snake skin. It's in a coconut syrup thing. I have to hold this really far away because I've told you guys this doesn't autofocus. So I have to like, if I'm using one hand... There we go. Woo. Then stuff. Alright, so I need a crystal. I wanted my clear quartz. Oh, that's where my mugwort is, back there, and that thing over there. What did I do with my little points? I've just moved everything. Like, I've just redone. Oh, here it is over here. I've just redone my room, so I'm like trying to remember where I put things. Oh yes, you. Clear quartz. So my room's redone. I'm going to give you guys a little house tour soon, not today, probably tomorrow, which will be up at some point. Yeah, because everything's all lovely, and I know that we love to see how witches live. We're nosy. We want to see the things. Is that all I need? Oh, and this guy. Little point to carve on my candle. Alright, I gotta go film a spell video. Hey you guys, so I just finished filming my video for the Spellcasting Club, and I just had to show you this because look how pretty. Don't you just love it when you like do a spell and then you look at it and you're like, oh my god, like that's actually really beautiful. Because a lot of my spells, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my spells, like, they're not winning any beauty contests. Like, it's fucking, it's dirty, it's primal, it's like, you know, which sounds very romantic, but, you know, it doesn't look it, let me tell you. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, because, like, I made it pretty. too loud? Is that good? I'm really sure. I have to be careful with this whole like YouTube copyright deal. So I'm just gonna like wrap a present for my friend. I got him, look, the Rider-Waite Tarot because, okay, this is one of those things. Remember, wait, I feel like it's too loud for me to talk. Remember how I told you about like gym? Like there's these things I turn my nose up at and then it ends up being a thing in my life. The Rider-Waite is one of those. Like I always looked at it, it was kind of like ick, you know, like I didn't like the look of it and I was like, no, like not my thing. But I went to the Mind Body Spirit Festival with said friend. And he wanted to go see this particular guy he found, right, who does these Kabbalah tarot classes, or course, I should say. And I met him as well, and I was like, you know what, this sounds really good. So we went and met him again, like to have a proper chat about it all, and I'm like, I really, really want to do this course. For the course, you need the Rider-Waite tarot deck. So I was like, yep, I'm on it. So it starts in February, and we're both going to be doing it. So anyway, he just, James, his name is, who runs the course, he's just like, it's difficult to get the, like, original colours for the Rider-Waite. A lot of the printings now use different colours or whatever, so he was like, if you can, try and get the proper one. And I found these, like, for 26 bucks, including postage, which is awesome, online. And I was like, yeah, I can find it. Like, I use comparison websites and stuff, and I'm like, no worries, like, I got this. And so I found it, and he was like, oh my god, where'd you find it? Like, you know, James, the guy who runs the course, he's like, I can get them in, but they're more expensive than that. So I just like did a whole thing, and then like it just stopped working. I don't even know what you saw and what you didn't see. I've been like wrapping and damn it. Anyway, finished wrapping now. I've said all this stuff. Who knows what happened? Anyway, my camera's about to die, but I have another battery. But I am going to end it here because I feel like I've said enough, I've done enough. This is probably going to keep you here all day. I don't even know how long it's going to be. I am going to sit down now and do some writing. This is my work journal, which I don't know if you can see that. It says, like a lion, like a rose, which is a quote that Kellyanne shared many years ago when I first started watching her, and I just fell in love with it. And I felt like it was perfect for like my work journal. So anyway, I'm going to continue writing and do some work and stuff. And the good news about me ending now is that I can probably upload this today, and I won't show you the rest of all the things that happened in my life. But if you enjoyed this, maybe I will do another vlog video because I've really enjoyed it, and it's kept me doing stuff too. I mean, it's 2 o'clock and I've done like all the things. Like, every lion loves an audience, right? Like, I'm so fucking cliche, it's ridiculous. Like, Leo, audience, hi. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. And I will see you in the next video. I've got a few more planned. January is going to be crazy for me, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to upload, but we'll see how we go. But hopefully in February things will return to normal again. School holidays will be done and all that. So yeah, I'm sending so much love and many, many blessings, and I'll see you again soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.